Hello everyone, welcome to Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. Today is October the 29 and the chart of the day for today is the Nasdaq. Alright, so Nasdaq recently still broke and extends to new high again here in the shorter cycle at least, right? And currently the last couple of move down here, we can see this one was clearly three waves, which is corrective and bouncing exactly from where it is supposed to bounce, which is the 100% extension area. And the rally from there so far is only three waves, guys, but it does make a new high above that previous peak, right? So unless this is some sort of a flat like this, right? Unless it is some sort of a flat, then technically we could still have a chance to extend higher above 20,078. All right, so at the least, you know, finishing a 5 ways up from here at the least, which looks like a 3 way so far, right? So we are calling this extension higher. Once it finishes the 5, it's going to be ending one of 3. But of course, I think as an alternate, this could be ending with 3 as well here instead of 1 of 3. So if I zoom out, giving you some better ideas in the larger degree, now we can see that since we made a top here, right, we got this big sort of quick sell-off bottoming here, and since then if you look at the structure here, it kind of looks like it depends. I can give you a couple of alternates, but I think first glance it looks like 1 2 3 4 5, right? It looks like a 5, but then you got 6 and 7, right? You got 6 and 7. So what it looks to me then, at least in the first glance, right, is something like this. So let me copy this. So this is your 1 and 2, which is the one that you saw in the 1 hour time frame. So in the first glance, it looks to me it is trying to do a 5 waves, and it's going to be 1 2 in the larger degree, and this is 3 4, and and we are in the wave 5 now. So that's what it looks like. The reason for that is because we do get a new high above here, right? We do get a new high. The last break higher basically broke above that previous peak. Now if it did not break above that previous peak, I would have been able to say, guys, be careful, we might be ending 5 ways up already from the lows here, 1 2 3 4. But since it did break above here, then it looks become incomplete again now structure wise, and likely might still have a chance to extend higher to finish a 5 ways up from here. So this can 1 2, and then this 3 right here, 3 4 5 could be a diagonal, but still it looks incomplete. At least seems to be needing 5 swing from this low here. All right, that's what it looks like. The other choices here, I think, is also possible, but it's less desirable, is that the 3 and the 4 actually is here. Now I think at first glance that's probably not the most ideal, but if we really suddenly start to sell off big, then I think this is something that is okay. So we can put the subdivision 1 2, and then we put 3 4 here. Now the reason I don't like it as much is because this one seems to be a bit too big, this pullback here, to be the subdivision of this entire move. But it's not impossible. So I think if this is basically in the correct count instead of 3 and 4 here, then that means we go back to the idea we could technically, because we made a new high, we could technically finish 5 anytime now, right? Because it has already broken above this peak here. So 5 could finish anytime, and then suddenly you get a massive or bigger sell-off like this in 3 waves. to correct this entire rally, right? If this is the count, then that will be ending 1 in blue, which is technically still bullish because of the 5 waves, right? It's technically still bullish against this August because of the 5 waves, but we might potentially see bigger sell-off, bigger pullback to correct this entire 5 waves. So that will be the alternate, and the primary for now is going to be like this, because at first glance that's how I will try to interpret the move with this move down. So we got this, and then now we made a new high again above here. So we are essentially seeing that as long as we stay above here, we might see extension higher to finish a 5 waves up from here. That's basically what we see in the 1 hour. And also remember the alternate, we just simply move 3 here, 4 here, and then 5 could be ending anytime in that case, and then starts the biggest sell-off anytime to correct this 5 waves up. Okay, so that's the idea from the Nasdaq. As always, if you do want to get further updates or more regular updates, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial, and the link is in the description of the video. So see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.